Welcome to SurePass, where we share for you to learn and succeed. In this video, we will be discussing aid of armed men or persons who ensure or afford impunity as one of the aggravating circumstances. Aid of armed men or persons who ensure or afford impunity. It is present when the crime to which it is attached is committed with the aid of armed men or persons who ensure or afford impunity. Para ma-appreciate itong aggravating circumstance na ito, may dalawang requisite. First, that armed men or person took part in the commission of the crime, directly or indirectly. And second, the accused availed himself of their aid or relied upon them when the crime was committed. Ano nga ba tong armed men? Lalaki lang ba ang pwedeng maging katulong ng accused para gawin ang krimen? Ang sagot ay hindi. Aid of armed men includes armed women. Lalaki man yan o babae, as long as nakatulong sa accused, ma-appreciate pa rin ang aggravating circumstance na ito. Anong armas ba ang tinutukoy dito? Yung arm ba ay firearms lamang? Ang sagot ay hindi. Arms is not limited to firearms. Bolos, knives, sticks, and stones are included. Ano ang participation ng mga armed men na ito sa pag-commit ng krimen ng accused? In aid of armed men, the men act as accomplices only. They must not be acting in the commission of the crime under the same purpose as the principal accused. Otherwise, they are to be regarded as co-principals o co-conspirators. Example, si Juan, plano niyang pagnakawan si Roda. Tinawag niya ngayon si Pedro at David. At sinabing kuha sila ng itak at inutusang bantayan ang bahay ni Roda. Pagkatapos, ay si Juan ay pumasok sa bahay ni Roda upang gapusin siya at pagnakawan. Dito walang conspiracy kasi hindi naman alam ni Pedro at David kung ano talaga ang intensyon ni Juan o hindi kasama si Pedro at David noong nag-decide si Juan sa krimeng ginagawa niya. So naging armed men si Pedro at David. Kailan naman hindi applicable itong aggravating circumstance na ito? First, when both the attacking party and the party attacked were equally armed. Parehas silang armado. Second, when the accused as well as those who cooperated with him in the commission of the crime acted under the same plan and for the same purpose, their liability will be that of conspiracy. Kagaya ng example natin kanina, kung lahat sila ang nag-decide para pagnakawan si Roda, then yung dalawa ay hindi lang accomplice, kundi principal silang lahat. Third, the casual presence of armed men near the place where the crime was committed does not constitute as an aggravating circumstance when it appears that the accused did not avail himself of their aid or rely upon it. Kahit may mga armadong tao doon, kung hindi naman siya umasa sa kanilang tulong para magawa ang kanyang masamang gawain, hindi pa rin applicable itong aggravating circumstance na ito. Ano naman ang pinagkaiba ng by a band dito sa with aid of armed men? Sa by a band, it requires more than 3 armed malefactors or at least 4 armed men. On the other hand, with aid of armed men, at least 2 lang po yung required na armed men, hindi po at least 4 or more than 3. Sa by a band, it requires that more than 3 armed malefactors shall have acted together in the commission of the offense. Sa by a band, there is conspiracy. On the other hand, with aid of armed men, this circumstance is present even if one of the offenders merely relied on their aid, for actual aid is not necessary. Yung actual na pagtulong ay hindi kailangan, enough na naumasa si offender sa tulong nila. Nagbigay man talaga sila ng tulong o hindi. Dito sa by a band, band members are all principals by direct participation. On the other hand, with aid of armed men are mere accomplices. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to share it and to subscribe.